We good, Steve? All right, well, good morning, everybody. My name is Shane Adams, and I am the Chief Marketing Officer here at Graceland University. This is oh, yeah, thank you. All right, yes, that's what I'm talking about. That's the excitement I'm looking for this morning. This is an exciting time. It's a very, very exciting time. I'm a proud graduate from 1999. And I'm just so thrilled that all of you came this morning to celebrate with us. So to start today, we've got a little video to share. So let's go ahead and cue that.
For 129 years, Graceland University has been committed to ensuring that our students leave our campuses with not only the skills they need to succeed, but also a sense of purpose. Our calling is to provide them with an education that endures long past their time in our classrooms. Change is a constant in this world. Change fuels innovation. And Graceland has seen more than its share of change since 1895. From wars and economic downturns to civil rights movements and global pandemics, disruption is a part of our history. As we look to identify our next leader, it made sense that we look to a historian who believes that understanding our past helps us look ahead to the future. Today, we are excited to introduce you to the next leader of Graceland University, our 19th president, Dr. Joel Schrock. Dr. Schrock is a historian with a passion for storytelling and has spent years exploring the rich narratives that connect us all. But Joel is not just a scholar of the past. He is a visionary, someone who sees the threads that tie our history to our future. He is no stranger to Graceland or to higher education. For over 30 years, Dr. Schrock has served as a professor, a dean, a provost, and a leader. For the past 2.5 years, he served as Graceland's Vice President for Academic Affairs and then as the interim president. He understands that our students come from all walks of life, each bringing unique talents, dreams, and perspectives to our community. And he is committed to fostering Graceland's inclusive environment of radical belonging, where every voice is heard and valued, making him the perfect leader for Graceland as we move forward. Joel's approach is both thoughtful and bold. He embraces innovation while honoring tradition, bringing a fresh, energizing perspective to our university. As we look to the future, Joel brings a deep sense of purpose to Graceland. He is dedicated to fostering academic excellence, expanding opportunities, and creating a vibrant campus culture that prepares our students not just for jobs, but for lives of meaning and impact. Joel believes that education is more than what happens in a classroom. It's about building connections, nurturing curiosity, and sparking a lifelong love of learning. Under his leadership, Graceland will continue to be a place where students are encouraged to dream big, to think critically, and to act with compassion. Welcome, Dr. Schrock, Graceland's 19th president. Together, we will carry forward our mission, our vision, our values, and most of all, our unwavering commitment to the students and community we serve. Welcome to a new era for Graceland. Welcome, President Schrock.
What a legacy we get to be a part of today. Spoiler alert, it's Dr. Schrock. My name is Christy Hetrick. It's my honor to serve as the Vice President for Institutional Advancement here at Graceland. Much of my role involves spending time with the President and hearing from Gracelanders all over the world about what they love about this university and what's important to them. I'm thrilled to now engage in that work with my friend Dr. Schrock. I was on the National Search Committee with many of you in this room and some of you online from our alumni network today to help bring Dr. Schrock to the Hill in the first place. And it was my great privilege to also serve on the search committee, which helped name our friend Joel as the president. It was a long but important process each time, and so I'm able to stand here today and say that your voices mattered in this search. The board listened carefully about the qualities and the issues that are important to so many of our alumni, our faculty, our staff, and our students in this mission-critical role. You're going to hear a lot more from me in the weeks ahead, but today I wanted to tell you we're kicking off a new fundraising initiative, Do Good for Graceland. And I want to thank Dr. Nancy King for helping bring this idea to life. In the weeks leading up to Dr. Schrock's inauguration, we're going to call on our alumni and our friends to mindfully consider a leadership gift to Graceland. We are trying to raise $1 million by Dr. Schrock's inauguration later this fall in order to make an early impact on his tenure as our president and immediately bring necessary improvements to our campuses, our student programs, and our facilities. I ask you to please consider a financial gift as well as how you as students and parents and staff and alumni watching all over the world can share your gifts and talents with Graceland and do good for Graceland this year. It's my pleasure to bring up Dr. Mike Wiley, Chairman of the Graceland Board of Trustees. Mike is not only a dedicated leader, but also a proud graduate of the class of '83. Under Mike's guidance, our board has navigated the complexities of today's educational landscape with determination, insight, and a genuine commitment to the mission. He's been a driving force to find the right leader for Graceland. We're grateful for his leadership and his passion. Please join me in welcoming Chairman of the Board, Mike Wiley.
Well, thank you, Christy, and good morning, everyone. As chair of the Board of Trustees and a proud graduate of the Graceland University class of 1983, it is an honor to be here today for this defining moment in Graceland's history that will set the course for our future. Today, we have the pleasure of officially welcoming Dr. Joel Schrock as the 19th president of Graceland University. After an exhaustive and thoughtful search process, I'm proud to say we found him, we love him, and we're keeping him. Joel is absolutely the right person for the job at this pivotal time in Graceland's history. You know, my career in science has taught me that meaningful, innovative progress is the product of addressing the most important issues with creative approaches executed with tenacious effort through effective partnership with a diverse, skilled team working together in common mission. Of course, effective leadership is critical to that collaborative process. It takes vision, insight, and a willingness to embrace both the known and the unknown, and Joel embodies all of these qualities. Since joining us in 2022, Joel has shown an extraordinary ability to engage with every segment of the Graceland community, students, faculty, staff, and alumni. His deep understanding and alignment with our values and his innovative approach to leadership are exactly what we need to both navigate the challenges and embrace the opportunities that lie ahead. From his leadership of our academic divisions, to the development of innovative programs like our second major in transformational leadership and the Doctor of Physical Therapy, Joel brings a passion for learning, a commitment to inclusivity, and a vision for our future that balances bold thinking and careful consideration with timely, iterative action. Ever since Graceland was established by the Community of Christ in 1895, it has always been a place where the past informs the future, where we honor our traditions while pioneering new paths forward. And Joel understands this delicate balance. He's committed to both preserving the legacy that defines us, but also guiding us to grow, adapt, and thrive in a rapidly changing world. His resilience, open-mindedness, and unwavering commitment to Graceland's mission, precisely what we need in a leader today. And he is ready to take us forward, inspiring us with his vision, but also challenging us to think bigger, aim higher, and work harder and smarter. So on behalf of the entire Board of Trustees, I want to express our unanimous support for Joel's leadership. We're excited to see the impact that he will have on our entire community, students, faculty, staff, and alumni. So again, let's give a warm Graceland welcome to Dr. Joel Schrock. We're thrilled to have him at the helm, and we look forward to an incredible journey ahead.
I would like to take a moment to thank the Graceland University community for allowing me to become one of you 2 years ago. Now I thank the faculty, staff, administration, Board of Trustees, and students for the great privilege and honor of becoming the president of Graceland University. With gravity and gratitude, I thank you all for this opportunity. I grew up in the rural Midwest, so I don't take compliments easily. I find it slightly embarrassing to be clapped at so much this morning, but I'm going to continue nonetheless. Graceland chose me to lead as president, but I chose Graceland as well. This place represents and stands for the values that are important to me. The mission, the vision, the values of Graceland match my own. This is very important to me. There are a lot of places I can work. There are a lot of places we all can work. But I chose to work here, where I feel at home. You might ask, why do I feel at home at Graceland? Why Iowa? Why Missouri? I chose Graceland because of what the institution is and what it stands for. Graceland is urban and rural. It's very diverse, culturally, ethnically, racially, in sexuality and identity. I resonate with these things. In no particular order, I love these things about Graceland. The mission to create learning communities that help students to lead meaningful and productive lives. The diversity on the Lamoni campus. The diversity on the Independence campus. The diversity on the Kansas site. Inclusivity, radical belonging, 16 houses, singers, dancers, actors, cheerleaders, musicians, athletes, transformational leaders, committed faculty and staff, a safe place for self-discovery, skills for a changing world, connections to last a lifetime, being strongly rooted and still growing. I value these things. I love these things about Graceland University. I chose Graceland because of who I am and what I stand for. First, I am from the Midwest. I grew up in Indiana. My parents still live in the same small town. It's a lot like Lamoni. They never lock their door. They're probably watching. I like the values of the Midwest. I like its pace. I'm comfortable in the region. I'm comfortable in both its urban and rural parts. Feels like home. Second, my own family is diverse. It has African Americans, European Americans, one South African. We have young, we have old, we have straight people, we have LGBTQ people in my family. I want to work at a place that values people like my family. I want to work at a place that loves one another in the way I love the people and the differences that are in my own family. It's important to me. I love working at Graceland because I love what we do. I love what we stand for. This university is a bulwark against ignorance, isolationism, jingoism, parochialism. Graceland promotes knowledge and understanding the interconnectedness of humanity, broad-mindedness. It asks us, what do we owe our neighbors? How can we support each other? It's not about narrow self-interest. I value order, rationality, data, hard work, and results. These are all necessary to run a university efficiently. And these are all things that Graceland University values as well. But I value other things that seem contradictory. I value dissent. I value dissatisfaction. I value debate. At a point in the future, I'll talk more about some of why I value those things. I don't look like it, but I like punk rock music. I do. Ask Sodexo, they popped into the house the other day, and it was on so loud I could barely hear them come into the kitchen. Why do I like it so much? I like it because it screams out against conformity. It is the challenge to convention. It challenges the status quo. It is dissent. It is dissatisfaction. It is debate. It is the Clash. It is the Sex Pistols. It is Bad Religion. It is Green Day. It's the Dead Kennedys. And if you haven't heard of those bands, you might not like them, but try them out. Universities need to be a little bit of punk rock too. We need to challenge ideas. We need to embrace dissatisfaction, dissent, and debate. I'm not talking about embracing nihilism or disruption or intolerance or shouting down people who disagree with us. I'm talking about engaging in people who disagree with you. I'm talking about challenging ideas. Our passions must not divide us. A university is a place where differences of opinion are necessary and good. They must unify us. The world is always changing, and so must we. Graceland must consistently seek new answers to problems that are new and old, to artificial intelligence. Where will we go, and how will we embrace this technology? Universities are not factories. We don't pour out widgets. We transform people into their better selves. Graceland provides students the opportunity, I want to reinforce that, the opportunity to learn. But it only works if we all join together in a mutually supportive community of learners. Students must engage, faculty must engage, staff must engage, coaches must engage. When we all work together like this, when we were all engaged and all committed, this is when the magic happens. When students are embraced in a community of learners like this, they're going to be able to develop professional expertise and skills that will transform their lives. Students, I challenge you, look at the work you did as a freshman your senior year and come back and tell me you haven't grown and changed. You'll be able to make personal and professional connections that will span your lifetime. You will engage and grow within a safe and supportive environment. And you will do all of this within the framework of the historic values of Graceland, a place founded as a non-sectarian college open to all, excluding none. And I'm going to end my time by shamelessly borrowing from Abraham Lincoln, because I'm a historian. With malice toward none, with charity for all, with firmness in the right, as God gives us to see the right, let us move forward together to continue the great work of Graceland University. Thank you all.
Thank you, everybody, for coming. We appreciate your presence today. We appreciate your ability to engage with us in this exciting new era of Graceland University. And I just thank you all for being a part of this. And I wish you all a lovely Tuesday.
You can. You can. You'll be fine. That talk does it. Yeah. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate that. How you doing? Thank you. I appreciate it.
Congratulations, boss.